Good morning from Charlotte, North Carolina. Boy, Angelina Jordan is a well loved girl, and I'm glad that she is. Like I said, when I start looking into an artist, I'm looking at the passionate fans. I do understand that she likes to have an older audience, and that's okay. That's okay. I remember Nora Jones. I think I'm saying her name right. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not doing well. I need a lot of work on a lot of things. Nora Jones, I think I put her on there. And let me explain something about girls and singing. When I first heard Angelina Jordan, I thought of Nora Jones. I did. I'm a subscribe to her. I always liked her music and I like the style of how she sang. The reason I was a little hard on Angelina Jordan because she needs to basically take lessons from different artists or people that know more about her than she does about her voice. You see, when you're young, you think you're all that. You think, well, man, I can sing. Can't you hear me sing? I sing great. I want you to study and look at Sabrina Carpenter. Look at her. Okay. It is a fact of what I'm saying with any artist. You have to decide where you want to go and what you want to be. Angelina Jordan, I do understand she wants to be a jazz artist. That's what she likes, that type of singing. That's a good thing. I still say on her writing of her music, gosh knows I got to get my eyes checked. Getting old really is bad, guys. It really is. And I have to wash my clothes today because I have nobody to wash my clothes, and I got bugs coming through this window. Ah, I'm gonna tell you some goals for myself. All right, let me explain this about singing. I have taken voice under so many different people. Why? Because everybody I talk to gives me something different. I was at Myers Park Presbyterian Church as a tenor paid section leader. So I worked with some of the tenors in there that are having problems with their parts. And so I would work with them a little bit. Robert Stegall graduated from Juilliard. Okay. Him and his wife were wonderful in helping me to understand how to be able to be a soloist, also to understand how to be able to blend with the sections, how to be able to crescendo, decrescendo, how to be able to understand what the composer wrote, why he wrote it the way he did. What did the words mean? I sang a lot of Latin because Latin's really good for diction and vowel sounds. Now, as I've said, guys, I am seriously, if I can get my health where it's supposed to be, that's what I'll be talking to my geriatric doctor about and say, look, I need to get my health back to where it's supposed to be because I want to help some singers to develop their voices. The whole thing with Angelina Jordan is just simply get open, open your sound. You know, the really light kind of, I love you, you're so pretty. You know, open it up. Hey! Oh! Oh! Open yourself up. Get that diaphragm working. You see, my whole goal is the fact that when I hear a singer sing, like this young girl that I told you about that desperately needs lessons. When I sang when I was 3, I just listened to transistor radio songs. I was singing a lot of Motown and blues, you know. Billie Holiday was my favorite lady. She really was. I loved her. What I want you to listen. I'm gonna put Nora Jones back on here again. I want you to hear this. This is a whole the people on stage are only one half of the circle. Come on, stop. You see, ever since I've gotten this Wi-Fi, there's a delay with my thing here. Let me explain something about Nora Jones. I want you to listen to her and go, gosh, Angela Jordan sounds just like her. Yeah. She's a jazz singer. As I said about her, is Angela Jordan a terrible, horrible singer? No. No, she's not. But people are making her to be the best singer they ever heard. Why? Because they're old people like me. They're going, man, I remember Nora Jones. You're just like her. You see, guys, I fall in love with more female singers than I do males, even though I love male singers like Robbie Williams. It is, as I told this man, I only listen to live performances. Why? Because when it comes to a live performance, you're getting the audience involved with you. The audience is feeling what you're singing, and that's what they're singing back. As I've said, Taylor Swift has gone through every era and changed, walking more into the pop scene. That's what's popular now, so that and even country, but it's country pop, you know. Now, for me, I just want to get my health back together again. I have a lot of weird things going on. I'm trying to relearn my stomach because I have a digestive problem. When it comes to vocal, I understand it. I do. And you have to also understand I'm 70 years old. It's not like I'm 25 and I'm saying, well, yeah, I know a little bit about singing. I have helped a lot of people. Like I said, this one girl, I can't remember her name. It's so many years ago. I think it was at Pleasant Grove Presbyterian Church in Charlotte, I believe. And the choir director asked me, she said, could you work with this girl? Her mother really wants her to sing. The biggest problem with her, she was singing out of her throat. She hadn't learned how to be able to use her diaphragm. You know, I used to, Robert Stigall, I used to love him. He'd say, altos, give it that deep sound, you know. But, for me, like I said, music is my whole life. I mean, I love instruments also. I've played the tenor saxophone and alto saxophone. I played the flute. I played the clarinet. Um, what else did I play? The piano. I had a problem with my left hand and right hand coordination because I guess of getting hit over the head. I don't know. Like I said, guys, I have a disability, and I do. I can't prove it, and I can't go get money for it, but it doesn't matter because I get SSI now. Now, when it comes to music, I will start working with some people. Like I said, you don't have to take lessons from me for 6 months. I can listen to you, tell you exactly what's wrong with your voice, how to improve it, how to be able to get your diaphragm where it's supposed to be. Because the power of the diaphragm helps the air going through the phrases. You see, your phrase, let me tell you this: I love you. I love you. Okay, so I went through that phrase, but the deal is what you're trying to do is develop your breathing so your phrases are longer. Because longer phrases makes it sound that much better, and it really does. So, to the people that are passionately in love with Angelia Jordan, I'm happy that you are. I'm waiting. I'm going to listen to some more of her written songs. I haven't heard any yet that I really like. you know, because when I'm listening to a written song, I'm trying to feel the artist. I'm trying to feel what you're portraying to me. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I hope that my health improves. I'm still alive. I have goals that I'm going to work on. I'm going to talk to my peer specialist, Duma, about. I need agencies to get involved with me. I think I need something, I don't know what. As most of you know, I can't eat food without being in trouble. My body's starting to break down. I'm still not sleeping well. I want out of this apartment. That's my goal. I want out of this apartment. I want to move to a place that is furnished, that it has my bed, everything set up there. You know, I have my goals, I'm going to reach my goals. When it comes to vocalization and the voice, I know more about it than a lot of people. I've studied it, I've worked with it. Now, the girl in question I told you about, her mother said, "How did you get her to sing differently?" And I told her about opening up. Open up. Ah! Open up. Let your body become the harness of bringing the air and the air through the vocal cords out of the mouth. And like I said, your mouth's very important. You know, learn diction. Learn A-E-I-O-U. Learn your vowel sounds. Learn your consonants. Learn all of those. Because when you're singing, what you want is the people to understand the words that you're singing. Why? Because they'll sing it back to you. Now, yes, there are many styles of singing. Rock singers. Um, who was it I used to love? I used to sing with them, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. I used to sing their songs all the time. I adored them. John Denver was an amazing writer of songs. If you know nothing about John Denver, I want you to look him up. He's an amazing guy. He died doing what he loved, and that's what I want to do, but I don't know what I love anymore except music. As I said, musicians are different than other people in the fact that I believe music is universal. I also believe that when you die, you live in music. When it comes to it, guys, this is all I do. Now, why do I look at live performances? Why not listen to recording? There's a girl that I know that she is a wonderful girl, 17 years old. I've talked about her before. A Christian, a beautiful, beautiful girl. I mean, when you look at her, you're just stunned with her beauty. She's a vegetarian. She doesn't eat meat. I wish I could be a vegetarian. I'm not a big vegetable eater, but I'm going to try some stir-fried vegetables today. I'm going to put Norah Jones on here because I want you to listen to her. Norah Jones has a specific way of singing, okay? The only thing that I tell singers is I can help you sing better. That's all I'm saying. I can help you sing better. You know, the idea of honing up your voice. Can you imagine playing a clarinet with an old reed? You go, well, no, I put a new reed on. Why? Why would you do that? Well, I do it so it sounds better. Exactly. The voice is your instrument. It needs to sound better. Sabrina Carpenter did take vocal lessons. And I want you to check out Sabrina Carpenter too. I listen to a lot of artists, and like in a recording studio, the mixing, I can make my voice sound like it's amazing. Wow, how did you do that? A little bit of tweaking there, and tweaking here, and tweaking here, and a little bit of reverb here, and let's give them this and that. Now, I will say this, I understand mixing too. I understand how to be able to mic a singer and the instruments. The thing about it is, always remember that the instruments are the accompaniment. When I hear a young singer singing, her guitar is way too loud and it covers up her voice. Also, you got to mic the voice better. And a good mixer that has experience can do that. That's pretty much it, guys. I want you to listen to Robbie Williams and how he gets that audience excited. You see, a jazz artist, the only problem that she has, or he has, is you're trying to get the audience involved. I'm going to talk to you about George Duke. I'm going to talk to you about Bob James. I'm going to put some jazz artists that I know. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm just a crazy old man still trying to figure out how to get healthy again. I got to wash clothes today, and I'm not much into it. I'm really not. So, subscribe to this old man that knows exactly what vocalization is in the fact in radio, in doing a speech in front of people, you know. So, hell, subscribe to me. I'm going to try to get something to eat. And hopefully, I can figure out what's going on in my digestive system. Like I said, the GI doctor is telling me it's your body. You're going to have to figure it out on your own because we don't find nothing wrong with you. So, it could be anything. It could be anything. All right, guys. So, like I said, Angelia Jordan, I do understand singing quite well, girl. I do. Sabrina Carpenter did admit she'd take lessons. I want you to listen to the differences between how Angelia Jordan delivers a song and how Sabrina Carpenter delivers a song. Because, see, my goal seeing any artist is to see you succeed. But, see, Angelia Jordan, I think she wants a smaller audience. And I don't know what her goals are. See, every singer's goal is different. Angelia Jordan may be into, I'm going to write some banger songs. I am. People are going to love them. People are going to buy my albums. People are going to come to my concerts. So, you see, I'm just on Angelia Jordan right now because I want to hear from her passionate fans. I want to find out how much they really are supporting you as a singer. Because I talked about the warning. The warning is selling right now. And I'm so happy for them. So this is all I do in my retirement because I'm an old man in bad health and I'm just trying to walk my way out of it. So I will be talking about starting lessons. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just an old washed up old man trying to get his health back. And I need to wash clothes today. Subscribe, guys, please. Subscribe to this old washed up man. Maybe one day I can get out of this apartment. I'm going to get agencies involved. I need help. I need out of this apartment. You know, I did when I first moved in here, everything was fine. It was fine. And then they put a bag over the window. I've got new, see, I'm getting these gnats flying around me now. I don't know where they're coming from. So check out the one I talked about, the open sound, you know, and the fact that if your voice sounds pleasant to the ears of the people listening, you'll pick up more and more and more fans. I want you to study Taylor Swift. She amazes me, absolutely amazes me, you know, of what she's done in music just blows me away. Thanks for listening, guys. Peace.